Talking about other leagues now, let's not dwell too much on the Premier League. The Italian league, it seems like Inter Milan, they are cutting away with the Italian league. They won yesterday night, and with that victory, they are 12 points ahead of other contenders. And I don't see other persons catching up with Inter Milan. Inter Milan not being in the Champions League, it can't be like blessing in disguise for them. And we also saw that Como, led by Cesc Fabregas yesterday night, they lost to Sassuolo 2 goals to 1. So kudos to Inter Milan because they're on the verge of winning the Italian league. Apart from maybe the likes of Napoli and the likes, can't do laterally, which I don't see possible. I see Inter Milan retaining winning the Italian league at the end of the season. Then in the Spanish league, the club will be like say one win the Spanish league. Now Barcelona led by Hansi Flick. Obviously, they don't come up for the Champions League, and I think you give them enough time to just concentrate and grind that the fact say they will be the king of the Spanish league at the end of the season. But again, Madrid, without them being in the Champions League, the only trophy where they fit win, but it's looking elusive at this stage now the Spanish league. But they are 9 points behind Barca, and it's not looking well for them. We'll be like in 2 seasons back to back, say Madrid don't go win any trophy, they won't go trophyless, and it's not a good one. And in some quarters, the debates don't they come. Vinicius and Mbappe, who is a much better player? For me, I would like to go into this argument like this. In their own right, I think they are both good players, world-class players. But if you ask me, I think you cannot compare Mbappe to Vinicius as an individual player. When we talk of individual player in terms of their attributes, all round, I think Mbappe is a better player than Vinicius. But there is one thing when we talk of team football, club football, in terms of playing for the team, I think Vinicius has better attributes to give than Mbappe. Remember, I said why Mbappe was at PSG, these whole things still came up. PSG as a team, not fit bedding, not fit gel, and that was why he can't say one of the reasons he can't say one come out go Madrid maybe to win trophy, the bigger trophy. But immediately this Mbappe left PSG going Madrid, what happened? The PSG as a team, they were able to win the Champions League. And even without him being in PSG, we see PSG, they are still probably going for another Champions League trophy. The team come bedding well. They are not just playing for an individual, they are playing as a team. So before Mbappe come Madrid, they don't win La Liga. Even Vinicius has been able to win the Champions League with Madrid. But Mbappe and Vinicius, or Mbappe in that Madrid team, it's just like the team, not the feed the gel. They're not the play as a unit. Even when Bellingham was there, they play as a first nine at Madrid. Madrid was even doing better than what we are seeing now. So I think Vinicius is more or less suited for the team to play as a team than Mbappe. And if this whole thing continues, I think Mbappe may just have problems going forward, because even the fans now, they are not clamoring for the fact that it seems like Mbappe coming to Madrid is looking more like a curse than a blessing. So do you agree with me on that, or do you beg to differ on that? So that is that for the Spanish league and about Mbappe and Vinicius. I just think their synergy not just be like that, and it's affecting Madrid as a team generally. So apart from that, let's go to the Champions League. Talking about the Champions League, we don't know say they don't prone the teams who won't win the Champions League from the quarterfinal stage from 8 now to 4. And guess what? From the teams where they remember I said the semi-final pairings, we get Arsenal playing Atletico Madrid, two pragmatic sides. Then the attacking sides where they meet each other. Oble, we talk of PSG playing Bayern Munich. I think for me, this game will determine the teams where we say utilize the first leg more, just like what happened during the quarterfinal stage. In the quarterfinal stage, we see say the teams where we say the first leg, they won the first leg more often than not, and they can't go through during the second leg, even when they lost, even like the likes of Atletico Madrid, but they've already done their own work in the first leg. So this first leg of the semi-final, both team sides need to take it very, very serious. And the interesting thing is that in this round of semi-final, England get one representative talking about Arsenal, Spain get one representative talking about Atletico Madrid, France get one representative talking about PSG, then Germany get one representative talking about no other club than Bayern Munich. But again, from this representative, PSG, now then they top their league. Arsenal, now then they top their league. Bayern, now then they top their league. But Atletico Madrid remove back away the top their league. Atletico Madrid will do this round now they'll be fourth for their league. Can you see it? So at the end of it all, who wins the Champions League? For me, my own prediction, I see a PSG Arsenal final, a repeat of the semi-final. Like as I said in my previous video, I had a dream, and in my dream I saw PSG playing Arsenal in the final. But who wins it? That one will be a story for another day. But in the comment section, if you have another different finalist other than mine, or you already have your winner of this season's UCL, let us know in the comment section, because in our next video subsequently, I'll let you know who I feel will win the Champions League. I would have want Atletico Madrid to win, but my instinct is telling me, or from my own dream, I see PSG Arsenal, a repeat of that semi-final last season, and the cup could go either way. Then talking about the Europa League, we don't also get the semi-finalists for the Europa League. We get Nottingham Forest playing Aston Villa, two English clubs that will be playing. And one thing about Aston Villa is that the manager of Aston Villa, he knows how to play the Europa League. It's just like he is cut out for the Europa League. This one will make him the 7th semi-final when they play for Europa League. Remember, he has carried club like Sevilla, he has carried club like Arsenal before to the Europa League. And he don't lose one final, losing 4-1 to Chelsea, when Chelsea did under the tutelage of Maurizio Sarri, losing 4-1 at Baku to Chelsea. But apart from that, he has won the Europa League 4 times. So if he is able to carry Aston Villa to beat Nottingham Forest and they can't go final, he may just be aiming to win his 5th Europa League trophy, to tell you that he's the master of the Europa League. But in another pair in the Europa League, we'll go see a club like Braga playing Freiburg. Braga is from Portugal, Freiburg is from German league. So my own crystal ball tell me say we may just see a Braga Aston Villa final. That is my own prediction at this early stage. Then in the Conference League, England may just have another opportunity to regain the Conference League, because Chelsea previously won the Champions League, the Conference League, and now they are not there. Crystal Palace still there, but they need to navigate their way to the final, because in the Conference League, Real Vallecano from Spain go dey play Strasbourg, while Crystal Palace will be playing Shakhtar Donetsk from Ukraine. So my own prediction is that I see Crystal Palace going to the final, and they will be playing Real Vallecano, a Spanish side, in the final. So these are my predictions for the Europa League, the Conference League, and the Champions League. So these are some of just the random take in the world of football. And if you want more of this random take in the world of football, we are here on Global Football Maestro to give you the very best. And please don't forget to like, to comment, and share our video.